you have you probably 7 or 8 girls who could probably go to that next level. What's the next phase if they're playing for your program, which is, I guess, would be school-based right now? So what happens next for a player who's trying to move up that ladder?
So our whole program is based around getting kids in state and national teams. So that's the level we want to get them to. They play in their club competitions at a high level, but we're trying to individually develop the kids and develop the concepts and strategies to move them up the next level. So if we do well, we've had a young girl in the Australian team who's 17 now playing for WNBL, the second best league in the world, as a point guard. So that's our brief, to get kids up the higher pathways in the Basketball Victoria and Basketball Australia pathways.
To a player, if they're playing for you now, do they try out for a national team, or do they play club ball after this? Like, what's the next, like, after the school season? Is there tournaments? Because in America, you go from school to club. But I was told down here you go from school to performance centers, which in America is sorely lacking.
Well, ours is basically, it's a club-based system in Australia, so we only play 4 tournaments a year, so we don't play regularly. So our kids, they go back to their normal clubs and they try and get into state pathways through Basketball Victoria. So we try and develop the kids to send them back to their normal club competitions, club-based, and if they do well enough, then they try out for state and national teams. That's the sort of process here.
And when would these girls play next? Like in the spring or January, February, do they play again?
Not as a school, no. We only target 4 tournaments a year to try and get high-level competition. They'll just go back to the club system now. Our technical training, we call it at Maribyrnong's finished, so they'll start that again in early February.
Will they play for your club? Do you have a club?
No club, no. So we're just completely separate. We just work on the kids' skills. They go back to the clubs, so they do their training at school to get into higher pathways. So our brief is to do volume shooting, ball handling, passing on both sides of the body, how to defend properly, all basic good basketball concepts and fundamentals, and they go back to the club system to keep working on that.